In the last video, Sharky's Create Experience, we developed this nice area to house our XP farm that uses infested stone that gives us XP, as well as blazes. We also developed this nice place to hold villagers and all the trades we'll need to make sure we have the best armor and tools. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video, so please sit back, relax, grab yourself a snack, and enjoy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Sharky, back with another episode of Sharky's Create Experience. And today, I have a few things on mind. Originally, I was gonna do a project here, but I'm not quite ready for that because, see, I want to do more builds around here. It's just the problem with that. The problem is this area. To be honest, we quite frankly outgrew this way too fast. And I think with our, abundance of resources, our netherite tools and armor, I think a remodel on this area is well needed. I think because originally I built this without having an actual idea already of this area. So I think maybe rebuilding this down here to be a little bit bigger, give us some more room, and make it fit in with the style of everything would be preferred. As well as the storage, yeah, it needs to be way bigger. So take a look at free camp for a moment here. We have a lot of room to go. I'm saving this whole area itself to do a project, so I wouldn't want to go expand out this way, but I want to expand out every other direction because we have a little bit of room on each side. We don't have a crazy amount of room to the right of us. We're doing a lot there, but we can go every other direction. So I think I'm gonna get rid of majority of everything down there. I think I want to get rid of all of it, honestly, and redo all the walls. I could make it even smaller. Could make it smaller. I don't really know. I haven't went to the drawing board with anything yet, but this will be the next project. This is to revamp all of this, because storage is a problem, and I think, except for having very large thing right here, I think it would be kind of neat to have 2 floors. So go down here and there's another floor here, and then I think maybe developing an elevator to get down could be nice. I honestly don't really have much. I haven't done anything with planning for it, but I do know it is a project for this episode because we're outgrowing this. I mean, we're starting to fill up our chests. All these barrels are full with stuff that just can't be organized. And I think some vault systems could be handy. We do have vaults as well as we have Simple Storage to connect it together. But I do want to show off a few things before we mention the main thing that we're going to do today. I did add a bunch of new mods. Some of these are really exciting. Some of these I think I'm going to have some really fun with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load into my test world and show off all the mods that we have real fast. And then we'll come back over here and we'll talk about the plans for this episode. Okay, now welcome to my building world. This is where all the projects take place. This is where all of my farms are being built and constructed. But the main one here to talk about is this one over here. I'm trying to learn some more advanced machinery and and trying to compact more and just practice. And so we have a pretty large factory here. This was originally the idea of what this was another project idea I had for the series, but I think it's too much for Everglow. I think it's too much because I have an idea to have cities or different areas built for different resources and different farms. So having something compact that works really efficiently just on Everglow kind of makes those other places pointless. So I don't think I'm going to do this. What I really wanted to do is all the building blocks that we tend to use, the orange sand, the white blocks, the blues, orange this, black stone, deep slate, the stones. I wanted all of it automated because we use it in our projects for Everglow. We're probably going to use some of this stuff in future builds. So having everything automated was nice. But yet again, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna put this kind of thing at Everglow. It makes it pointless. I think I'll have it somewhere temporary because I want to have factories on the larger end of everything. Have a large tree farm that's producing thousands upon thousands a minute, and just everything that we're producing here, I want to produce in its own or just own factory. So I don't think I want this. But I think it gives me a reason to start developing the factory area in future episodes coming up, which is named. I think I talked about it already. But I do want to talk about the mods, of course. That's why we're here. So, one of the first mods that I added was create nuclear, because I want to have nuclear power, and that's what this does. I think this mod can be really fun to play with. I think we're gonna have some. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this, especially in our factory district or just power district, wherever we do power. Having a lot of really big reactors could be quite cool, and we can make farm for that. That'd be dope. I think. I don't know exactly how you make. I think you put uranium powder, crushed raw uranium, huh. And can it not? So it can't be automated. Well, then I really wonder how the fuck you make if you can. I don't know. I also added power grid. I added this for a few things. I think using it could be fun, but the main reason why I really wanted it is because I think it would actually be really nice to have like power going through different cities with power lines and stuff. So I think I'll mainly be using this kind of stuff for decorative purposes, because a lot of these blocks like look nice, and I think we'll probably get to a point where the stuff is gonna be cheap. So if we can have all kinds of stuff like this just around builds, would be really nice. And I think we may find a purpose for it. I think it'd be cool to use. So why not? Go to the next tab. We have where else? What else? Not this one. Over here. I added dreams and desires. I think I already talked about this. This has actually been in the pack for a little bit now. But this adds a bunch of just unique things. It adds a bunch of new recipes. Ores is different. It adds a bunch of stuff. I think we can have a lot of fun with it. I added create re-automated, so this adds ores. Copper. Infinite diamond node. Oh. Is that a creative thing? You can actually make it? Node fragment. Oh my god, it's a 1% chance. Yo. That's why it's possible. I guess you picked it up with Silk Touch or Carry On. It's like diamond, gold, iron, zinc, copper, diamond. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I also added create things in MISC. This adds just a few things. I think like these little signs would be nice in a build. We can use that for builds. I think this also whoa, what the fuck? Sprinkler? Yo, that might be pretty cool. But I think this adds some more recipes and stuff like that. But yeah, like slime buckets and shit like that. But it also adds just a few little building blocks, and that can be nice in some builds. We'll take advantage of it. It adds a card reader. That's pretty cool. Do like a, some kind of cool place or something like that. I don't know. We have create the factory must grow. This is a big mod that I added. This is gonna be insane. It has a lot of fun with it. It adds oil and different metals, and I think this mod right here is gonna be really fucking cool to have some fun with. And then we have the factory must go building blocks, so it just adds a bunch of nice building blocks. We'll probably use this in some builds. few stuff there you can find. So that is all the mods. I've never used half of these before. I'm interested and willing to try everything and see what we can do with everything. Um, I'll try over the time to find a purpose for all these different things. The only thing I'm a little sketched about is can I automate, can I, like, is uranium automatable? I think you need a uranium rod. I don't know. I don't know how to make I don't. I don't even know how to make one of these yet. But it's cool. It's cool. We'll figure it out over time. Anyways, let's hop back over to the survival world. Okay, we're back in the survival world now. The main goal for today, apart from working on the basement area, is I think I'm ready to defeat the Ender Dragon. We have good gear. We have good tools. I would like to go fight the Ender Dragon. I think that'd be fun. As well as I think we have everything we need to go. Do we have any? Oh, we don't have any pearls. Well, let me check something. We have a bunch of mods that we added. Does anything add a craftable pearl in stone? Oh my god. What adds that? Dragons Plus? Yeah, that's quite OP. Okay. Voltaire. Interesting. Crush in stone to get into pearls. Yo, that's gonna be cool. Magma Cream is automatable. We have this automated. Slime we have to automate, which is slime dye and dough, that's very well possible. Pretty cool. So no, we gotta go get some Enderman first. Yo, buddy, how you doing? Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and get some Ender Pearls. And now we are ready to set off. Straight back that way. Uh, okay. That's great. Now, what the fuck are the odds that we don't have a single pearl in this bitch? Are we, like, is this what we doing? Okay. I'm gonna put, I need the fucking backpack, cobblestone. Gonna do that, bam, bam, bam. Torches in here. That. Strong. Code. Bed, save point. This on. Alrighty. We are ready to roll. I might need some blocks. And then we don't have a water bucket. I think we'll be all right, huh? Right? Yeah. Yeah. The dragon! Oh shit! We gotta stand foot level. If we get too high, it will kill us. In fact, fun fact, do not do what I do. Because it can and will kill you, alright? Do I want to like take all this? Yeah. All right, last one. Oh shit! That almost killed me, chat. Time to finish it off. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Yes, bitch! Fuck off! Yes, it's done! My bad, I'm sorry. Wait, this opens up. There, the egg. Oh, yeah. We got the fucking egg in this bitch. Alright. Load this bitch up, put everything in there. Alright, time to go explore the new dimension, alright? Got these levels, fix up my armor and tools. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go explore to our new dimension. You know? I added 2 mods to the server. Ooh, music. Hey, that hurts, guys. That actually hurts. Do I care for shulkers? I don't know if I really give a shit about them. And do I want to take my time? I don't think so. I think backpacks are well enough good for me. I don't want to... In the future, I could always come back and get some shulkers if I really want some, but I don't think I really want to deal with that. What is this? Do you have something? Oh my god, you have just a random Aston crystal. Yo. The fuck was the point of that? Okay. Okay, well, like I said, there's cool shit to find. Let me see. Where is the end island? So the end island's over there. Yeah, there's just all kind of shit in the void. I don't think it was supposed to do that. Do not think so. I mean, it's just shit everywhere. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? So it looks like we got some weird generation here. That's for sure. What the fuck is this? Why do they have random ass shit everywhere? Oh shit. Whoa. Okay. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened? Yo, bro, if a dungeon did not just summon, then what else would cause that much lag? That's insane, by the way. Okay, yet again, just another a random blowy thingy. Gotcha. Uh, I see no point of that. And I don't think the loot gain is gonna be significant. Is it even worth it to get in a light truck? Maybe? I don't know. That would mean I have to make a creeper farm and a... I don't have a creeper farm. I could find a structure with a creeper spawner and then take it home. That I could do. There should be some cool dungeons if we find some. Just to explore and look around. I'm not gonna bore anyone though. I'm gonna cut to this when things get interesting. What's that? What is this? A random well, bro. Are we dead off? I'm looking on fuel. Alright. I'm flying around a lot. I think I'm gonna swap out. Take new ones out. On it. Alright, we got a cool thing. We got a cool thing. Ow. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. Y'all hurt. Oh my god. This is stupid. This is so stupid. This. Well, they're not actually hurting that much. They're actually not really hurting that much. Y'all trying. This is a good XP farm for skulls. I would like to have one of these spawners, but I wouldn't do the hoglins as well as I would love it. I think I would do just withers, which are in here. Wither skeletons are in here. I would put that in my XP farm. So I would come back at some point. Okay, y'all fucking hurt, man. Like, damn. Leave me be. Ow. Fuck. Okay. I don't want husk. Not what I need. Well, this one isn't really a high yielding one, so it's kind of ah. Oh my god, that was a close call. I passed another one on accident? What the fuck? I did not notice that. Okay. Now what I think I'm going to do here, okay, is I think I'm gonna grab a spawner that I want, which is one of these actually, and then just roll out. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Not that I need it. What the fuck kind of knockback is that? So I put my wither skeleton spawner in here, and it's not working. I had 3 blaze spawners. I think honestly, this XP farm is terrible. I don't know why the spawning are terrible, but for some reason light gets through. I don't know why. If I went dark as fuck, you could still see light in here. But it's moody. Like, this is set to dark. The fire brings light, of course, but the fans, I think light seeps through the fans. As all as these as well. Light travels through the to create stuff. I don't know why, but they do. So yeah, it doesn't work the best. But I mean, XP wise, it's okay. I mean, we have this much fluid. But we do have another fluid tank over here that's completely full. So it's not terrible. But it's not the best. I don't know why it's that. I don't know why it's so bad, honest. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm gonna have to revisit a better XP farm later. Something larger and more, way more grand, of course, because this one isn't cutting it, honestly. I need my shield back. It never has, to be honest. Which sucks, yeah, but whoop-de-doo. I don't really know what else to do about that. I'm honest. What about the sword here? I think that's just a normal diamond sword. I think if the diamond sword breaks, whoop-de-doo. I'm not gonna do nothing about it. I'm not gonna replace it. I'm gonna revisit a way better XP farm later in the future with something more efficient. Blazes this doesn't cut it for me. And I can't do nothing else because, yet again, like I said, the create machines bring light in. So there's nothing else I can spawn there other than blazes. So kind of sucks. I'm gonna make, I think, more of a natural farm later. Something that uses water to push them, except for fans. Um, and I'm gonna make some kind of better system that doesn't let light in. And I think I'll actually design it in a survival, in a creative world, and make sure that no light is going in it before I actually make it in survival. I mean, it's kind of sucks. There's nothing I could do about it to change anything. I mean, I could revisit the whole fucking thing and demolish it on the inside and rebuild the whole thing. It's just not worth it. It did what I wanted to do, and that was create XP. It created enough XP to make the armor, and all it needs to do is make enough XP to fix my tools and armor, which I don't need much. Other than that, nothing else I can do. I do want to start work on this. I have no idea what I'm going to do, so I'm going to take some time and creative and come up with an idea for what I want this to be changed to. I then need to take my time to take all of these drawers. If I break them, they go in my inventory. I'll probably make another netherite backpack to store them in. Some stack upgrades, maybe do some stuff like that. I'll use drawers out because I don't think I'm gonna use drawers to the next system. I think I'm gonna use all vaults. But I do also just want to redo all of this. I don't like the spruce. I don't like the medieval kind of vibes with this. I think it needs to be more futuristic like everything else. So a remodel on this is well needed, as well as one important thing that needs to be set up, and that is right here. I think, yeah, it's all water. Kind of sucks. As well as it's just literally all caves below me. Yet again, that sucks. Shit. Yeah, I'm about to revisit this, change the things up, change the colors up, make it more bright like everything else, and then move everything, which is definitely not going to be fun. But it is honestly well needed because this storage cannot handle another episode. I'll be honest. It can't. And it won't. It honestly won't. So I think it's time to revisit that. I think we have an empty room up here. We do. I wonder. I don't know what to do with this space. I'm gonna have to move everything first before I do anything. I'm gonna have to demolish this whole thing and move everything before I do anything. That is, honestly. I don't want to, but I got to. Sucks, but we had to do it. So, yeah. I would like to reuse some of the stuff. The kitchen, I can reuse. The furniture, I'm gonna try to reuse some of this stuff. I mean, the stone crest, top walls, I don't think I'm gonna use that. The tough bricks, I don't think I'm gonna really use this stuff. I want it all brightly colored. I wanted to look more like this stuff rather than nothing. So let's get working on that, I guess. We'll go to a time lapse to get everything from in here out, and then we'll go to a time lapse of us getting the resources for it, and then us building, getting it built, and then us moving in, and then I think I might call that the end of the video. It depends. Anyways, let's stop wasting time and get to work. Wait. I need to get the resources to actually build it first. Because last time I checked, I think I used this area to get the resources. So I actually got to get everything first. So it's actually been a few days, and I have fully built the new house, and I'm not even gonna lie, I fucking love it. I love it a lot more than this. So I am glad. I also want to get a bunch of these share stones around. So now that I do have the inn unlocked, I have to go over there. I'm not gonna set up a farm, but just get in an area where I can just stare at them all. I need to grab an empty schematic. Do I have an empty schematic? Ooh, I need to go change that. I added essential to the pack to change my skin. I have a schematic. Can I change that? Home remade. There we go. Ooh, it's taking a little while. Ooh. And then I need to go get food after this. Okay. So I changed a lot. I changed the whole thing. I demolished everything and basically rebuilt it all. And the whole new house is a lot different. Now I'm just gonna place it. Oh boy. Alright, so we have the cannon right here, the chest, we have an empty backpack ready, clipboard ready to go. I do believe I have most of the resources for the base. So anyways, let's get gathering. Now I don't know what kind of time lapse I want to do. I don't think I want to do the tick 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 thing. I'm not. Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that. It takes way too long. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure some kind of time lapse thing to do in the editing software when we get to it. But anyways, let's get to a time lapse and get all the resources for the base, and then we're gonna do a little cinematic shot of us destroying the whole base, removing everything, and then we'll do a time lapse of the base being built. All right. Have a snack and enjoy the time lapse. Alright. Fuck all of this stuff. All this shit's pointless now. Fuck all this shit. I added a mod that's made my life easier because green dye is a pain in my existence. So fuck all of those sheep. Fuck all of them. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Actually, let me go. I gotta go take a little piss off the red sand area over here and grab terracotta. All right, and go to tin farms, and then we'll grab some sand from over here. All right, and go grab all of our cacti. Okay. Grab one, two, three, four. Oh shit. Okay. There glow. Hmm. I don't have. Do I? I don't think so. Okay. Doing another real quick. Pick up this as well. Move another. So I've actually added 3 mods. Two of which are one mod that has 2 different types. And then I added FTB claims. So we can actually claim areas and have them constantly running. So our factory districts and every other just city or thing that makes something for us, we can actually automate and keep it running constantly. Who's mad? Hello? Oh, he's pissed. I need a tree. There we go. But that's what I need. Right there. Boom. Bam. 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 Alrighty. And then now we could just look up pot. What? No way. Okay, and then we just need flower pots. So grab that. That up. I think we have some bricks for both. Boo! Look at that. We need to make them. We're fine and dandy. And if we just do that, 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 and that, boom. We'll do the cactuses. Shit. Actually, What else? Alright. That can be picked up. Pick that up. Gray wool. Sand. So if we look up, nah, I mean wood, my bad. And boom, boom, it gives us all of that. Now if I look up warped wood, bam, bam, and it gives us shroom lights. Yo, we don't need more. And look at the rates at which these work. This is the most cactus we've had in forever. Holy moly. Oh my god, look at that. Holy shit, this is beautiful. What a great mod. What a great fucking mod. That just made my life so much easier. Oh my god. Now we're just gonna let those run and do their thing. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the workshop. Go upstairs. And throw our cactuses in there. Get some dye. Put it with the blue dye. Bam. Put it with some wool. Bam. We got a cyan carpet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now complete with the whole list except shroom lights. We need the rest. We have over a stack, and letting this sit for a while. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and move these somewhere else temporarily until I build a proper area for them. So, I can go ahead and start deconstructing the whole base. Alright? So, yeah, I think I'm gonna make another backpack, a diamond backpack, so I can put all these drawers in the backpack, and then whenever I get the new storage system, I'm gonna drain everything that's in these drawers into the system, and just etc, etc. But we're actually able to fit everything into one backpack for this base. There is a few things I don't have. The base required white stuff. I don't have the white at the dark. So I'll probably leave it dark. Yeah. Alright, so I had to make a backpack. And I also need to AFK all of this. So I'm gonna AFK for a while. Let that gain up. And then deconstruct everything. So we can put the schematic down. And get it all built. So I'm gonna get AFK for a little while first. I'm relaxed. I've been playing for a while now, so take a little relaxation moment before I go ahead and deconstruct all of this. So we'll let that AFK do what it needs to do, and then go ahead and deconstruct everything, get everything built. I am so glad to finally say that we are moving from this to something well more improved, because I was genuinely shocked with how fast we kind of outgrew it. There's some of the stuff that we can get that's quite easy. I'm gonna grab easy stuff first. Why is my tool swapper not working anymore? Bruh. Alright! I love it! I love it! It's fucking done! Yes! That's what we talk about. Alright, so after a few hours, we are finally done with everything. We're fully moved in. We have all of the storage handled. It's a little bit of a mess. This is definitely messy. We have the blocks finished. Everything is correct the way it should be. And as well as we have the elevator. So we can go down. Start with the bottom floor. This is where our portal is. The bedroom. Look how elegant and grand we are. We have voice stones that go out the place as well, so we can get around a little bit easier without using the elevator. We can, but why not? And then there's also one neat thing I did. I set up buttons so we can call the elevator to any floor. But the main reason why I actually wanted to have this in the build is so we can go out and under here. So if there's any maintenance or anything that can be done down here, we can actually get down here quite easily without having to destroy anything. All we have to do is just hit the elevator. So that's our way over this direction. You can see over here. Let's go check. Oh, I just realized this vault is not right. Hold on. Oh wait, I'm one short. I need to. There we go. Now I am one short. I can make one. boom, boom, and then a barrel, boom. So this vault is full, or not almost full. This one's starting to get full. Got a few things in it. Remember, this got some stuff in it. I mean, it's definitely not gonna show us everything that's in it. But these two vaults got stuff in them. Okay. This is what the base looks like from the outside. It looks pretty cool. But we have a lot of space down here for anything if needed, any kind of farm. But that will be the next area that I develop, which will be Stonefall. That's Stonefall. Is it Stonefall? Lord, I forget the name. There's too many things to keep up with. As well as you can also see, another thing I did is I hooked up the vault that's going into there is hooked up into there are drawers as well because we use both. We don't need that anymore. Call that back up. So everything that's in these drawers is going into the system. So 24,000 cobblestone, it's right here. So everything's looked up together, which is great. And for some reason, I have no idea why, our power turned off whilst I was AFK. So I had to deal with that shenanigans, but we're back online. And I also moved all of the botany pots to up here. I gave them a little area. That's why I was AFK, really AFK'd for a few hours. And we built up a lot of stuff. These botany pots are really good, which is great. Not as good as a create machine would be, but they're definitely efficient. And then I also have this area being chunk loaded with FTB. So all of this is staying force loaded. So even if I was away, all the stuff is... Oh, I forgot to... Shit. Do I have an industrial... Do I have an industrial... So, yeah, we never seen anything. Okay? Don't tell nobody. Nobody must know. Okay. Comment the build is fine. If comment the build is fine, because it is. Okay? Nothing's wrong. Obviously. Duh. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, on a side note, yeah, this is fucked up. So, there is a solution. There is an easier solution. And that's by moving this over by a block. That would be an easier solution just because mining this would be a lot faster. Just using a Silk Touch pickaxe. Going across the whole thing, putting it back in a cannon. Moving this over by a block would be the easiest way to do it. It wouldn't be that hard at all. So maybe in a future episode, we might do that. Just to fix it. And moving this over a block isn't gonna hurt us. Anyways, I think next episode, I would like to start producing stuff in our town over here. And I think the first thing I would like to do is ore. I think I want to get a tough factory up and running. So getting developed in this area would be nice. I would love to get walls up and maybe get paths around and do that kind of thing. But I think next episode isn't that. I think the next episode's priority isn't building. I think the next episode's priority is farms. So I think next video is probably just going to be a bunch of different farms. I'm going to build a few. And we'll see what happens. I did say that this was kind of the point where it stops at, but I think we can go from this river to this river. Will be that town. This river to this river will be Stonefall. The only downside is that Verdantis. Yeah, Verdantis is gonna be a big project. I came look at this area earlier and it's a mess. It's a mess. I would have to make a giant drilling machine to make this all flat. And then come back with a giant terraformation project to smooth it and fix all of it. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a pain in my ass. Because this whole area is a shit show if we go check it out. Because this is Verdantis. We need all of our farms to be here. It needs to be somewhat flat. Because on the outside, all you're gonna see is large fields. And I want you to see it all. It's a very wide open area. And it's definitely not in suitable condition for fields. So that is... yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I have no idea how I want to do that. I think that alone would be a long-term project as well. That alone, that's a massive project. I think Verdantis might honestly be the second largest project other than Luminara. Because Luminara City is going to be insane, but that's what it's meant to be insane. Going into this, I really didn't know my area. And looking back at it, half of all of this, or most of this, is very suitable for what we're going for, but this isn't. So the best to do is just to re-terraform it. And I think I'm gonna just use this island. It's just one less terraformation project. And just do this whole thing and fix it up. It's gonna be a pain in my ass, but yeah, we're gonna have to do it. I think it'd be nice though. I think against this back wall, we'll do really large rock wall. And then it'll slowly go down into the beach. And we'll do a bunch of just crop fields, a few paths, a few houses, a bunch of windmills, a large barn. It's gonna be a really big project. Oh wow. Huh. That's gonna be fun. Luminara City ain't too bad. Most of this is flat. So this is gonna be a bad. And then I haven't really looked at this area too much, but I think for what we're going for, it's gonna be good for it anyway. And then I haven't looked at this area too much, but I don't think it's that bad either. It's just this. Verdantis is gonna be a fucking hard project. I'll say that right now. But I think that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you did make it this far in the video, comment down the base is fine. Because it is. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, notification bell to get any further notifications for future uploads. If you did like it, and you're still here, when I hit it, the subscribe button's right there. If you liked the video, you obviously watched it, right? Anyways... that there, ladies and gentlemen, will be the end of this video, so please have a nice night, nice morning, and good night.